Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam. Welcome everyone to Vani Amritvani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. His Grace Ram Kripa Das Prabhuji will be reading the Namamrit, followed by Prabhupada quote, followed by Prabhupada Lila Amrit. Thereafter, Her Grace Sadhu Sevni Mataji will be reciting the shlokas from Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and Chaitanya Charitamrit Madhya. Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu Dandavat Pranam. Om Adnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. His Holiness Bhakti Asra Vaishnava Swami Maharaj ki jai. His Grace Shiksha Guru Rupavilas Prabhu ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrand ki jai. Sri Namamrita, the nectar of the holy name. For those who want to be initiated in the Society for Krishna Consciousness, there are four principles: no illicit sex, no intoxication, no meat eating, and no gambling. We do not say no sex, but we do say no illicit sex. If you want sex, get married and have Krishna conscious children. No intoxication means not even taking tea or coffee, to say nothing of other intoxicants. And there is no gambling and no meat eating, including fish and eggs. Simply by following these four basic rules and regulations, one becomes immediately uncontaminated. No further endeavor is necessary. As soon as one joins this Krishna consciousness movement and follows these rules and regulations, material contamination is immediately removed. But one must be careful not to be contaminated again. Therefore, these rules and regulations should be followed carefully. Material contamination begins with these four bad habits, and if we manage to check them, there is no question of contamination. Therefore, as soon as we take to Krishna consciousness, we become free. However, we should not think that because Krishna consciousness makes us free, we can again indulge in these four bad habits and get free by chanting. That is cheating, and that will not be allowed. Once we are freed, and we should not allow ourselves to become contaminated again. One should not think, I shall drink or have illicit sex and then chant and make myself free. The path of perfection. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada quote 22nd January. In the spiritual world, also there is competition for the highest satisfaction of Krishna. Letter to Janardana, January 22nd, 1967. Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita. Srila Prabhupada. Somehow or the other, my intention for preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu increased, and the other side decreased. I was not disinclined, but Krishna forced me. You must give it up. The history is known, how it decreased, decreased, and decreased. Srimad Bhagavatam, in Srimad Bhagavatam, Queen Kunti had also prayed, My dear Lord Krishna, your lordship can easily be approached, but only by those who are materially exhausted. One who is on the path of material progress, try to improve himself with respectable parentage, great opulence, high education, and bodily beauty cannot approach you with sincere feeling. Srila Prabhupada. So in 1950, I retired practically. Not retired, but a little in touch with the business. whatever is going on, then almost it became nil. Whatever was there, all right. You do whatever you like. It's chapter 18, conclusion, the perfection of renunciation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji Dandavat Pranam.
Okay.
Chapter 18, the conclusion of renunciation. Bhagavad Gita 18.1. Arjuna Uvacha Sannyasasya Mahabhao Tattvam Ichhami Veditum Tyagasya cha Rishikesha Prithakkeshi Nishudana. Translation. Arjuna said, O mighty armed one, I wish to understand the purpose of renunciation, Tyaga, and of the renounced order of life, Sannyasa, O killer of the Keshi demon, master of the senses. Hare Krishna. Chapter 15, King Prithu's appearance and coronation. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.15.1. Maitreya Uvacha अथ तस्य पुनर्विप्रेर् अपुत्रस्य महीपते बहुभ्यां मत्या अनाभ्यां मिथुन समापदयत. Translation. The great sage Maitreya continued, My dear Vidura, thus the Brahmanas and the great sages again churned the two arms of King Vena's dead body. As a result, a male and a female couple came out of his arms. Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrit Madhya Leela 5.106. Eta bhavi se vipra firiya chaliya hasina gopala deva tathaya rahila. Translation. Thinking this, the Brahmana turned to look back, and he saw that Gopala, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was standing there smiling. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. श्री श्री राधारास बिहारी भगवान की जय, ललिता सखी विशाखा माता की जय, गिरिराज गोवर्धन महाराज की जय, सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय, गौरांग निताय महाप्रभु की जय, शील प्रभुपाद की जय, मॉर्निंग चैंटिंग प्रोग्राम की जय, संवेद भक्त वृंद की जय, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. When we are discussing about the abnormal activities, illicit sex life, gambling, intoxication, and meat eating, these are the basic things that we should leave. We should not again in our life never ever come back to these four activities. Ulta, we should try to increase more because we have to come to a Brahmanical level where Shama, Dama, Tapa has to be added in our life. But Srila Prabhupada says that once you leave all these four things, at least you will become like a human. You will come to the human level. And that's why it is very necessary that when we chant this holy name, we have to leave these four activities behind. Then only we'll save ourselves from aparadhas. Hmm? Material, Prabhupada says, material contamination begins with these four bad habits. And if we manage to check them, there is no question of contamination. Therefore, as soon as we take to Krishna consciousness, we become free. However, we should think that because Krishna consciousness makes us free, we can indulge again in these four activities to get free from chanting. This is cheating. This is what is the view of Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yes, in material world there is competition, there is ego, there is envy. but that is for our satisfaction. But in the spiritual world, the competition is for satisfaction of Krishna, satisfaction of Guru. So, yes, there is also competition, but that is competition for pleasure of the Lord. So, as the things were going down, Srila Prabhupada was remembering from the Shastric view. Yesterday, he remembered the Uddhava shloka. Today, Srila Prabhupada is remembering about Kunti Devi, where Kunti Devi, is making prayers. Let this calamity come every day. Let this janma karma, she says in her shloka, where janma karma aishwarya, these are all the hindrance in going towards you. So, Srila Prabhupada was thinking that this is very, very special mercy where I am trying, but everything is going down. And on the other hand, my spiritual works is going very nicely. So that's why he started leaving everything as it is. The business was going down, 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 and he had let them do whatever they want to do. Hare Krishna. And practically, Srila Prabhupada retired in 1950 from the business and everything. Today we are starting with Bhagavad Gita, uh, new shloka, new chapter, and Arjuna is inquiring about the purpose of tyag and sannyas. And the word in this shloka that is used is keshi nishudanaha. So Acharya says why the word keshi is used. Keshi represents to a demon who came in the form of a horse, and he created a lot of disturbance. And Lord put his hand in the mouth of Keshi and killed him. So similarly, Arjuna is using this word Keshi because a demon is there in his thought, and Krishna, through his uh, views and through his uh, pravachan, please destroy the demon which is there in myself, about the renunciation and tyaga. Because in starting of the chapter, he wanted to do renunciation and he wanted to leave the battlefield. That's why he is asking this question. When the manthana or the churning of the thighs were done, Nishad came. The Nishad Yoni was born, who were sent in the jungle, and their occupation was stealing and all the abnormal activities. Then, after that, when the body was purified, both the hands were churned, and Lord uh, Prithu and Mother Archi appeared from the hand. And the lesson that we learn that we are already pure. Lord is already there inside us. But there is, a poison like covering, or we can say the cloud is there about ignorance. If that is removed, then the Lord automatically appears. So, similarly, when all the papas were churned out, poison was churned out, what came out was nectar. That is the Lord that came out from the body of Vena. The Brahmana turned back and saw the Gopala who was standing there, and he was smiling. Lord will say, now please go and bring all the people over here. I'll speak to them and I'll give the Sakshi about what the senior Brahmana has spoken. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.